So I just took my kids to the Mansfield Community Center to swim. Great place. Um, and I live just a stone's throw away from uh, the Mansfield Community Line. So I don't know. I think I think I'm just a cheap son of a bitch because there's like a $4 difference between town residents and not town residents, and I'm just like 3 kids are going. I'm like, that's $12. That's like 3 gallons of gas, right? It should be 3 gallons of gas. Like, what? Things are so expensive. Anyway, so I called the guy on the phone, and I do not expect to get the Mansfield rate, but I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna say, oh, it's so ironic because we're just a stone's throw away, and if the person on the other end of the line says, don't worry about it, we got you covered, like we got you, bro, we understand. Sorry, it's a family show. So, long story short, I'm like, cool, like this guy understands on the other side of the phone because he agreed to it, and he said don't worry about it. So I get there and he's super busy, and apparently like another girl comes up, and I'm like, oh man. Anyway, she's like, where are you from? I'm like, Chaplin, but I give her the same story, like just a stone's throw, and she's like, where do you pay taxes? I'm like, oh my god, like she said it so seriously. I was like, oh, am I a Gitmo? Like, what are your papers? Where do you pay your taxes from? So I'm like, Chaplin, and she's like, basically, you have to pay Chaplin, right? You're not from Mansfield, which is fine. I understand that, but this is where I'm not sure if I'm just an asshole, because I don't think most people would do this. I just looked her right in the face, and I said, that's not what I was told on the phone. I'm like, I understand what you're saying. I'll pay it. I get it. But it's as a business practice, like you shouldn't tell people one thing on the phone, a going rate, and then say you're not going to enforce it, and then when they get there, like 10 minutes later, enforce it like Gitmo. you know, like I was like waiting for the batons and billy clubs to come out, like, oh shit, I'm from Chaplin, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, don't do that. And here's the funny thing: if if these people, like, if this was a McDonald's, there's no way I would say anything because you could spit in my pool, but don't spit in my food. That's just wrong.